course, not being there together. Love to have you join us for that. And then, of course, Thursday night, we have the sharing event that NSD Janice does for us every week. So we're so blessed to have that. Now, you might be wondering why we have stuff on her forehead. Something coming up real soon is career conference. And we wanted you to remember what day you can sign up for it. Who can guess? It's February, and this may be backwards to you because I was trying to put it on in the mirror. It may be backwards, but it's February 7th. Write that down. We want you to register for career conference on the 7th. We are so excited to have you join us on the 7th. You can do your ordering for PCP on the 10th, and then everyone can order on the 15th if you didn't do PCP. And keep in mind with PCP, you don't have to put in 100 names. You could put in 1 or 2 of your best customers, and you still qualify for early ordering. So that's just a little tip to get you in the door a little sooner. We wanted to hear about anybody that had points for our last program we did. And we have some new consultants on tonight that we'd like to welcome. And I would like to also recognize we have fabulous sales director Eva Duran joining us from San Antonio, Texas tonight. And she has a guest here with us. And so we're happy to have you, Alexis. It's nice to meet you. And we're going to do some oaths tonight. We want to swear in our new people. And I see we've got some red jackets in the house. Very excited about that. So I'm going to hand this off to Diane, I believe, who's going to do some oaths for us and swear in our new people.
Okay, so you guys, back in the day when we had our studio in Concord, we used to have this really fun oath, and Linnell Lewis taught me this oath, and it's for brand new consultants. So if you are a brand new consultant, can you wave your hands? If you've joined Mary Kay in the last month or 2, will you wave your hands really big? We want to see where you are. Where are our brand new consultants? All right, we've got Sherry Tully waving, Alexis waving. Yudi's not waving, but she should be because she's brand new. Anybody else? Anybody else brand new? All right. Well, we want to welcome all of our new consultants. I don't know if Renora is on here or Katrina or Yudi or Melissa. So anyway, all of you there you go. Okay. So if you guys are new, unmute yourself, and I'm going to have you take this oath with me. Now, I didn't make this oath up. Mind you say, I just want to let you know, but it's really fun. Okay. Are you all ready? So if you are brand new, repeat after me. So you should be receiving a Mary Kay pin. So if your director or your recruiter has not sent you a Mary Kay pin, please let us know. It's a little round pin and it says Mary Kay on it. And I would wear mine. If you're cute from the shoulders up, wear your pin because someone's going to say something to you, right? Oh, cute forehead, Kelly. So everybody who's new, feel free to unmute and repeat after me. With this pin, I will look cute.
With this pin, I will look cute.
I'm going to throw away my pants and break out my super bad business suit.
I will throw away my pants and break out my business suit.
Yeah, I should probably do it. So let me try that again. I'm going to throw away.
I'm going to throw away
my pants and break out.
My pants. Throw away my pants and break out
my super bad business suit.
My super bad business suit.
Mary Kay means fun and lots of money, you see.
Mary Kay means lots of fun and money.
But oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
The rest is up to me.
The rest is up to me.
So I will do myself a favor.
I will do myself a favor.
Get out of my own way.
Get out of my own way.
And from this day forward,
I
will represent Mary Kay.
I will represent Mary Kay.
Woo! Yay! Congratulations. So if you are brand new and did that oath, can you just tell us your name and where you live real quick? Whoever's brand new on here.
Alexis, I'm from Boerne, Texas, like 30 minutes from San Antonio.
Congratulations, Alexis.
Sherry Tully, North Carolina, near the OBX or the Outer Banks.
Great. Thank you for being on tonight.
Thanks.
All right, Yudi, can you unmute?
Yeah.
Or...
She was doing the oath with us.
Judy from Concord, California.
There you are. Okay, anybody else on here brand new? Melissa, Katrina, Renor, no? Okay, well, I just want to tell you, how did that feel as a new consultant to know that you're going to have this super bad business suit that's going to make you feel powerful and unstoppable? And I will tell you, every day when I walk out of my house, I literally say, God, put women in my path who have a kind heart and a warm spirit, who would be excited for a free sample, who could use a smile, maybe a hug, who want to be a bigger, better person on the inside. Put those women in my path so I can bless them. And then I walk out the door because whatever you ask God to bless you with is what you're going to get more of. So if you say, man, everyone around me is negative, God goes, oh, she must want more of those. So they'll bring you more negative people. So be careful what you ask for. That's all I'm saying. So now before we do the red jacket oath, Eva, do you want to just introduce yourself really quick since you are our guest director popping in tonight?
Hi, this is Eva Durant out here in San Antonio. I met Alexis on my Uber drive home from the airport from California. And so I met her on Saturday. I saw her today and she signed up today. So I'm really excited that Alexis is going to be working in Bernie, which is a half an hour from me. So I'm really excited. She's a really great gal. She's a manager at Cricket. And so she's excited about doing her Mary Kay business. And I'm excited to work with her.
Nice. She's a manager where?
At Cricket Mobile?
Oh, Cricket Mobile. Okay. I wasn't sure what that. I didn't think you were into bugs. I wasn't sure what that was.
Yeah.
So
I had to
okay.
think twice too.
That's okay. So
welcome, Alexis.
So do any of the directors by any chance have the red jacket oath? I had it up on my computer. Now I can't find it. Does anybody by chance have the red jacket oath? Okay, well, while we look for that, Hilda, I want to tell you how incredibly excited I am for you. You are officially our brand new red jacket. I think she can order it as soon as her second team member places an order. She's got all three team members. One is in Newborn, Georgia. One is in Vallejo, California, and the other one is in Oakland. And I'm just incredibly excited for you. I know you work at the church. You're super, super busy, but tell us what you're most excited about now that you are officially a brand new red jacket. Got to unmute though, babe, because we can't hear you. There you go.
Okay. Yes, I am excited. I didn't think I was going to make it. At first, it was a little, me getting into everything with Mary Kay. Diane helped me a lot, and she's still helping me. And I'm so appreciative of that. So I'm motivated by this lesson that we've been having, the Boss Babe. So that has really motivated me to do more and to not hide from my director.
Is that what it tells you not to do? Hide from your director? You've never hidden from me, at least not so far. So now what I'd like to ask is I'll let the directors go first. And I forgot to tell the directors I was going to do this to them, but I'm going to ask every director and every red jacket. So Hilda, you might want to have a little pen and paper. I'm going to ask them to share one tip with you, and then we'll do your red jacket oath and you can open your box. So Melanie, do you mind if I start with you? What would be your one tip to Hilda?
Oh, but nothing like I did give you a Star Team Builder oath.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
My one tip, I think is just remember that when you put that red jacket on, people are seeing you and you're representing Mary Kay. So I can remember as a new consultant seeing the red jackets, and I so looked up to them because I knew that was a place I wanted to be. So, and it's not to put pressure on you. It's just to know that people are looking, they want to see Mary Kay in you.
Thank you for that so much. Patsy, how about you?
Well, I agree with what Melanie said. It shows a level of proficiency and expertise, and own that, and be consistent. I think that for me is been the jewel of my business is I'm a steady Eddie, and don't hide from your director. That was a good tip.
Okay, Patsy, thank you. Kelly, do you want to share? You're muted, Kelly.
Okay, sorry. So congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
And then it's really important as a leader that you are learning constantly. I know your director listens to Tony Robbins all the times. I mean, all the time. But find or talk to Diane really and get leadership happening now. Don't wait for leadership. I think a lot of times what I've learned is that you have to lead now at ourself first very well. And that keeps our head in the game. That keeps wisdom coming out rather than missing the mark on integrity. So be true to yourself by leading yourself well first and foremost.
Brilliant, Kelly. Thank you for that. Eva, do you want to have a little quick tip of advice for a new red jacket?
Well, congratulations. And I really admire you for showing up, because that is the key. Those who show up, go up, and just be prepared, because you're setting the example. And so when you show up, your gals are going to show up too. And those, I mean, you want to be with other positive people who are going up together. So congratulations, Hilda.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Eva. Carrie McCurdy, I believe you're our next red jacket. Do you want to share?
Sure. One of Mary Kay's famous things is listen twice as much as you speak. We all get a little excited and we have a tendency to just ramble. Sometimes just listen to what they're telling you and they'll kind of guide you as to what they want to do. And never give
Fabulous.
up.
Never give up. That's great advice too. Thank you for that, Carrie. Do we have any other red jackets in the group here? Any other red jackets? I know Connie is jumping on right now, and I know she's a red jacket. She just got back home. Any other reds that want to share? Marty, is there a tip you want to share?
Yeah, hi everyone. I think we're all super excited when we see new things, and spring is coming. I mean, new seasons are coming, and everything is like color changing. And I feel like adding some color to our day also makes a difference. Even if it's raining, even if it's dark and cloudy, just have a nice and warm shower and just go out there and glow yourself up.
Nice. Thank you, Marty. Any other red jackets want to share a quick tip to Hilda? So Hilda, I will tell you my tip, and actually Kelly brought up several things, is always do your business with integrity. And I know that's the kind of woman you are. I do everything as if Mary Kay were standing right next to me. And if she would raise her eyebrows, then it's definitely something you don't want to do. So always run your business, treat every customer like she's gold, like she's the only customer you have. Because remember, everyone has a sign around their neck that says, make me feel important. It could be a little 2-year-old grandchild. It could be a 30-year-old. It could be a 90-year-old. Everyone wants to feel important. And when you treat your customers like they're the only one, then like Carrie said, listen twice as much as you talk and just do your business with integrity. And I know you say, well, I didn't think I was ever going to get here. You've only been back in my unit a matter of months. And what I will tell you is God has huge plans for you. I hope you are ready for the platform because you have a lot of energy. You're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. Your team, I know that you've got Katrina on here tonight. Like your team just adores you. And I know you're going to do extremely well. I just can't wait to see. So be ready. So, seatbelt you're in. Don't say, God, slow down. It's like, no, God wants to put you in the driver's seat going a little faster than you think. Just put the seatbelt on, hold on, because I know he's got big plans for you. So,
Just one thing to say, God did drop this in my lap 3 years ago. And when he did, I was kind of in a mess, and for the past 3 years, I had been moving here and there. And finally settled, and once I got settled, I came back into the game. And my motivation was different at that time because I knew that God had given this to me. And so this wasn't a mistake. It was something that I needed in life. So I thank him first. And I thank you, Diane, for putting up with me.
So, and Heather wants to share because Heather's a red jacket. She typed in the chat, put your face on and meet everyone. Share product. Ms. Ann's opportunities. You never know who needs Mary Kay. So that I would absolutely 100% agree with that. All right. So let's do your oath really quick. Hilda, if you want to repeat after me, as a star team, it's also in the chat. As a star team builder, I pledge.
As a star team builder, I pledge
To live true to the golden rule philosophy.
live true to the golden rule philosophy.
To encourage and support my team members with love and respect.
That again.
To encourage and support.
Encourage and support my
team members.
My team members.
With love and respect.
Love and respect.
To lead by example.
Lead by example.
And to carry on Mary Kay's mission.
To carry on Mary Kay's mission.
By extending the Go Give spirit to everyone I meet. By extending the Go Give spirit.
By extending the Go Give spirit to
everyone I meet. This I pledge.
I pledge.
As a brand new star team builder.
Our team builder.
Woo! Very, very excited for you. Very excited for you. Connie Johnson's comment, because she's also a red jacket, is to follow up and persevere. And that's very, very true. Following up with customers, with a lead, everything, and then you can't give up. The only time we ever lose in life is when we give up on our health, our wealth, our mental health, our physical health, everything. So congratulations, Hilda. We're so excited for you. So can you grab your box super quick, rip that bow off? And I did order new red pom-poms, but I didn't have a red pom-pom today, so I had to give you a blue pom-pom, but it's okay. So rip that big box open. And I have 3 other boxes all made up for our next 3 red jackets. So whoever's the next red jacket to debut with a team of 3, I will be either mailing or dropping off your box to your house. So go ahead, Hilda, rip that thing open. What's inside?
Intention.
So that's a daily gratitude journal. So you write down your daily gratitude, what you're grateful for every night before you go to bed.
Live with intention.
Very good.
Red jacket collection. Okay.
And then I wrote you a note on the back. So those are the red jackets you get to choose from when you order your red jacket. She's got her own pom-pom now. Watch out.
Okay, watch out.
And then I believe you should have a senior consultant or a star team builder pin enhancer to go around your pin.
Well, it's just like Christmas. If I didn't get anything.
And that's a very, very special keychain bought at the Mary Kay Foundation. So the money that I purchased that with helps fight breast cancer and cancers around the world of women. So congratulations on that. And then you should have also a pin enhancer that goes around your pin. And there's three little like little diamond looking chips. And one of those little diamond on there is for Debbie. And one diamond is for Renora. And one little diamond is for Katrina. So those each represent your team members. So congratulations. Yay, Hilda. Congratulations, babe. Oh yeah. Oh, now the reason that's on there, I forgot to tell you about that. So that's to put on your left wrist. And the goal is to take it off your left wrist and slide it onto your right wrist every time you talk to somebody and go back and forth. And the goal is to move it from wrist to wrist at least 8 to 10 times a day. So you pay a compliment to someone, you say hello to someone, you give a sample to someone, you make somebody smile, you just move it from the left wrist to the right wrist and back again. Okay? All right. Well, we're super, super excited for you. So I've got 3 more boxes filled for the next 3 red jackets, no matter whose unit they're in. I've got boxes ready to mail. Who's got the fever to go back, get into red? Anybody got the fever to get into red? Shannon, you're a brand new senior consultant. So I'm thinking that's 1, right? Only got to do 2 more. And what you guys put out there is truly what it takes. All right. Melanie Wanika, is that, are we suggesting that Juanika get into red?
To be a red jacket.
Oh, Juanika, that would be great. I think that would be fabulous. We need lots more reds. Oh, Wanika already claimed it. I'm next. That a girl? So, Janice has got a sharing event this Thursday, so make sure you've got people on. And you guys don't have to wait a long time. You can get into your red jacket in your first 30 days. That's when Mary Kay gives you lots of cash and free product. So don't. So yeah, so we've got Shannon's a new senior consultant, and we also have Katie's a new senior consultant. So I know we're going to have a lot of reds popping up before career conference. All right. So now
your hand up.
And Diane, what is a red jacket for the new consultants?
So a red jacket means you have a team of 3. So Mary Kay, so each team member makes her own 50%, you make your own 50. You don't make a cut off each other. But out of Mary Kay's 50%, Mary Kay will now pay Hilda 4, 6, or 8% on whatever her team orders for that month. So it's what Mary Kay calls a love check, and it says thank you for helping our company grow, because if we don't ever share the opportunity, our company's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller, and it'll wither away to nothing. And we don't want that to happen, because this is Mary Kay's legacy. So as soon as you have 3 on your team, that's your first level of what they call mid-management. So Alexis, you're new. Just trust me, there's 3 women that you know that could use extra cash or personal growth. We have a lot of people join for personal growth. So just don't overthink it. Get into it. Oh, so Katie already said she's next too. So I got boxes. I got 3 boxes, one for Wanika, one for Katie. Anyone else want the 3rd box? Who's going to take that 3rd box?
Behind me also.
Shannon's raising her hand. Okay, so the race is on. I got 3 boxes packed. So we'll see who the next red jacket is. So congratulations, you guys. Okay, now we're going to transition into the Boss Babe series. A few of you mentioned, is that right, you guys? Am I on the right thing? Directors, yes. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not screwing up. Okay, so you guys all know it's week 4 of the Boss Babe series, and we're going to watch a video in just a minute of who other than our own national, Janice Trude. But I will tell you, I would love to find out from you all, what are you getting out of these series? So Melanie, are you pulling up questions first? Is that how we're doing this?
You know what? It's up to you, because since I'm not the host of the meeting, I can't actually create a poll in your meeting. But I can't.
Well, I'll make you the host.
I can screen share them.
Well, it's okay. I just made you the host.
Well, let me see if it'll come up then.
So we made a little poll, you guys, so you guys can actually vote on the answers. And then you guys don't know this, but Janice Trude is having a luncheon. The luncheon at Santa Clara is already 75% sold out. If you have not texted your director or sent her your $44 for the lunch, please do so. She can get you included. And at that luncheon, Janice is going to have a trivia contest. So tonight, we're going to throw out 3 trivia questions and see who knows a little bit about some Mary Kay trivia.
Okay, so here's the thing. It looks like polls are not available in your Zoom, so I don't know why.
You're killing me.
I can screen share them, and they can put their answer in the chat. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, everybody ready?
So now we want to do the trivia questions or the review questions?
We'll do the review questions. So we're looking at basically what did you take away? And you guys, here's the deal. We want you to be inspired, but we want you to implement and actually do some of this. So when you think about Linda Tupin's homework, what was your greatest takeaway on that? Identifying cities within an hour radius or however far you're willing to drive, or booked a party or event in that new location, or maybe held an appointment in that new location. Maybe you've already done a party in a new town, reached out to a friend or relative in that new location, ask her to introduce you to friends. I did that, or something else. So you guys type in the chat, which of those have you implemented already? Because it's great to be inspired, but if we don't implement stuff, Mary Kay used to say nothing happens until someone sells something. So, all right. So we've got personal growth and meeting weekly goals. Okay. So of the A, B, C, D, and E, which ones are you guys actually implementing from Linda Tupin? So Janine says A, identified cities within a 1-hour radius. Good for you. Katie's reaching out to people. So D, reaching out to people, asking for their help. That's great. Donna says A and C. So Donna, you identify the cities and you already held an appointment. Good for you. All right. Heather, realizing I can find customers where Diane has events. Reach out to people I know within an area. Absolutely. So A and D. So you identify the cities and then you reach out to a friend or relative. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Totally. Shannon, you said D, reaching out to friends or relatives in new locations. It's really funny, you guys, because I want to do Vacaville and Fairfield and Dixon, and I'm going, wait a minute. My housekeeper lives in Dixon. Like she knows a ton of people. She's Hispanic. She's bilingual. So I called her and I said, Rosa, is there any reason you can't have a party for me? She goes, no, I can have a party for you. So I'm like, why I never asked her, I don't know. So Shannon, you said, so reaching out to friends or relatives. Anybody else? What was your greatest takeaway from Linda Tupin? Anyone else want to comment? So Melissa, you are A and D. I think that's absolutely key. And you guys, I really challenge you to do number C this next week. Really focus on this next week on holding that appointment in a new location. Get out of your town, get out of your house. The weather's going to be nice on Saturday. Not everyone is super bowling on Sunday. Where can you go on Saturday? Where can you facial someone or do? And then Katie says E for first response before the poll on the screen. Oh, you're so funny. Okay. All right. What's our next question, Melanie?
All right, let me see if I can.
Our next speaker
Okay.
was.
Oh, and this one actually, Kelly gave me some ideas on this, just if we have challenges and concerns regarding the homework assignment.
Okay,
So,
that's brilliant. So it says, what challenges or concerns do you have in regards? Because Linda Tubin says, draw however far you're willing to drive. Maybe it's a half hour, maybe it's 45 minutes, an hour. What is a challenge for you guys? So were any of those a challenge for you guys? Either logistics of coaching a hostess that's an hour away so that when you get there, there's actually people there. You don't spend a whole hour driving for nothing, or generating leads in that new location, or something else. Anybody else have any concerns or challenges with her homework? And thank you for doing that, Kelly. That's great. Anyone have any challenges or concerns? Janine, generating leads in a new location. Okay. Oh, that seems to be common. Heather says the same thing. Okay. Anybody
If you
else?
haven't been able to see these videos, we do have them for you. So if you've missed the first videos, we can get those to you.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And Katie says figuring out the new location. So she went with something else. Yeah. So that's part of the first part of the assignment is drawing your circle around your area and identifying those places where you're going to go. I have picked out one place about an hour south of me, and I booked a big event, but it's not for a couple of months. So I want to get myself down there or in another place before that. I don't want to wait for that big
Right.
booth event.
So if you guys are putting on here generating leads, I would suggest you reach out to your director. I'll give you 3 ideas really, really quick. You can go into Facebook. Let's say you pick the town of Woodland, California, just for fun. You go into Facebook and you type in Facebook, like as if you're searching for someone, the word Woodland, and you type in Woodland events. It'll come up and say they have a honey festival, they have a barbecue festival, they have a bridal event coming up. And you can go on either the city page, like in my town, there's a thing called Benicia Happenings. And if there's anything going on around here, it's posted there. So you could go on Facebook. You can also go on Eventbrite. You can also go on Google, believe it or not, and type in there events in Woodland. Okay. You can also look for women's networking groups in that area and reach out. Another thing, because it's National Lash Day on the 9th, I think it's 17th and 19th. But I heard about Girl Scouts. So if you guys have got an in with Girl Scouts, there's a badge or something that was created called Loving the Skin That You're In. And it's supposed to have something to do with skincare. So what if you reached out to somebody local and said, hey, who do you know that's in Girl Scouts up in Woodland? Or maybe type in the chat, Girl Scouts in Woodland, California. And it's going to come up and say, oh, do you want to join Girl Scouts? Reach out to the troop leader and say, I want to come up and do a mother-daughter event. So you just have to brainstorm with your director for just a minute. Okay, I'm sorry to take so much time. Melanie, go ahead.
Yep.
What's the second
One
question,
more.
babe?
One more. This one has to do with from the Cindy Gress. So this is what the video we watched last week.
Okay, so from last week's video with Cindy Gress, Power starts month after month. For those of you who are new, a Power Start is 30 faces in 30 days. That doesn't mean you have to do 30 individual faces. You can do 6 or 7 faces at a time, which makes it a lot easier. But she did it month after month after month, year after year. B, improving your skills through study and practice, because that's how you get good at anything. Pursuing excellence, doing your best in everything you do or something else. So what was your greatest takeaway from Cindy Gress? Type in the chat, you guys. Power starts that you're going to embrace. What are you going to implement? Improving your skills through study and practice, pursuing excellence, doing your best, or something else. Okay, is the
Katie
chat
says
section
C.
broke?
Yep. No, I see C. I think it's Katie.
Okay, Katie, thank you for
so-
that. Pursuing excellence. And again, feed your mind with stuff, because Janine as well. Fill your mind with either Tony Robbins. If you need stuff, I will listen to a different podcast every day I can text out. So just let me know. Okay, Heather, you are B and C. Shannon's all the above. That a girl. Melissa's A and B. Donna's B and C. So I will tell you guys, so when you wrote that down, please implement something right away. So when you say improving your skills through study and practice, have you taken the new Mary Kay Confident? It's going to show up on your bling badge at career conference. Have you mastered that? Because that's going to help you study and be better at what you do. Pursuing excellence is hanging out with big thinking people like the directors that are on this thing tonight and working on Mary Kay Confident. Good for you, Heather. Okay, so I think I'm done. I think you guys have heard my voice way too much tonight.
Let me stop the
So,
share.
okay, so we're going to stop the share and I'm going to
Oh,
turn it over to Miss Magoon, who has a tattoo on her forehead.
and we still have beautiful Hilda on the screen, but I'm going to remove your spotlight, sweetheart.
Oh,
To try to remove her spotlight. Oh, I gave up co-host. I gave up host, so I gave up co-host.
So what do I do?
Make me co-host, and then we can we can unspotlight. Boy,
You guys,
I
I
mean,
swear to God, it takes a village. Okay, hold on. We're hold on, I got to go back to gallery view because I can't even find you.
you
There you
too
are.
can be a sales director at Mary Kay. So
I will say one quick thing.
At its best.
I will tell you guys while we're fixing it, you should be fixed now, Melanie. If you become a new director right now, the company for the first time ever is having a new director retreat. It's in October. When you go, if you debut as a new director by June 30th and you debut at Seminar on Stage in North Carolina, y'all know we're going to North Carolina for seminar, so don't tell me you don't know. Start saving your pennies and quarters. But did you all know that there's a retreat? They've never done this before. And guess who's going to be one of the guests there? Ryan Rogers. Ryan Rogers has committed to being at the retreat. You'll have time with Mary Kay's grandson, and the company's going to give you $500 to help pay for your airfare, and they're going to accommodate you with your hotel. So you guys, I never got to go on a retreat paid for by the company. Neither did Kelly, Patsy, Melanie, Eva. None of us did. So if they're offering that to the new directors, seriously, now is the time. You'll figure it out when you get there. You'll figure out how to be a director when you get there. All right, Miss Kelly Magoon, take it away.
Okay, ladies, we're moving on to our next video of trailblazing. And I would love everyone to be off their camera or come on to their camera. And everyone stand up, bend over, and run in place with me. Just run in place. Thank you, Carrie. Run in place, run in place, run in place. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at Diane. She's like winning. Okay,
Tony
now,
Robbins make us do this every day.
now please go find a pin that says Mary Kay, a t-shirt that says Mary Kay, maybe your tennis shoes say Mary Kay, just something you wear outside of the home that says Mary Kay. It could be a handbag. First one to the camera back with it wins.
I don't want to win.
Put it up to the camera. Let's see it. Let's see what you have. Oh, we have a handbag. Oh, nice. We have our badge, a towel. So
when I go swimming,
let's see. I think you look pretty cute wrapped up in a towel walking around town.
Well, when I'm swimming,
okay.
when I'm
Anyone else have? Okay, I see a bag. Okay, so lots of handbags.
Beauty coat.
Does anyone ever wear a t-shirt? Okay. The next thing is grab your date book. Everyone go grab your date book. Patsy has hers. Open up that date book. And we are going to pay attention. I love what Cindy Gress said. She said, run with the trailblazers that have gone before us because they know how to do it. And so often I could go like this. And that's actually because I could be a fear. I can be, no, that's too much. But we want to take action following the trailblazers. Janice Trude, who knows Janice? We all know Janice, right? We want to follow her. So we're going to listen to Janice. And I want you to think about this while we're watching Janice. Running. Think about what that might be in this video. Marketing. You're your pin, your purse, your tennis shoes, whatever it is you're wearing. Think about it through this video, and then your date book. So while we're watching this video, there's 3 things you're thinking about: running in place, or running actually, a date book, and the last item is something that you wear that everyone knows who you are. Take it away, Melanie.
Well, hello, Boss Babe Consultants. I am so excited to be on here with you today. And by the way, Happy New Year. You know, I'm just excited about.
Oops. Hold on. What happened to her?
You are too, and I hope you're ready to take notes. Everybody has a different way of trailblazing, and I love the word trailblazing. So thank you for being a part of the series and wanting to trailblaze your business. Well, my name is Janice Trude, and I'm excited to share, I'm getting my notes here with you, with some of you today about trailblazing ideas to make sure that you thrive in 2025. You know, trailblazing to me, and I think the definition is different for everybody. It means doing things that are a little bit out of the ordinary, stretching your mind to think of so many more ways to reach people and do Mary Kay. Trailblazing is also jumping in someplace and having no idea how to get started, but you're just going to blaze the trail. And I think it's a mindset also. I love trailblazing. I've moved several times, and I have built several countries. And as I jumped into a new country where I knew absolutely nobody, this is the fascination of how you can just meet people today. So if you think about it, this company has been blazing trails since Mary Kay started in 1963. Well, she started in Texas, right? And today we are in every state in the United States and 30 other countries, of which I have blazed those trails also. You know, I was trained by Mary Kay, and I remember Mary Kay saying once, if this is where you live, so you take your city, right now where you live, you take your city, and you go an hour north, south, east, and west. And that's where you start to trailblaze, you know. Start where you are and go an hour north, south, east, and west. And as you blaze that trail, then where you're there, and building pockets are really fun. I love the fact that I can travel all over the world and blaze trails and just see some things. You know, some of the great things about building other countries is seeing how Mary Kay works in other countries and how excited they are about our product and how they blaze the trail with another language or another situation, or they don't have cars, you know, and they jump on trains. Can you imagine jumping on a train with all your starter bag and some of your product? I mean, we're so used to certain things. And so I just want to let you give you a few things that I did as a consultant and moving up to blaze the trail. Okay. So here we go. As a consultant, number one, I did learn to brand myself. And I think that's really important because if you're in a new area, you want to blaze a trail, you want to be seen, you want to be noticed. And so I will tell you that branding yourself is super important. I'm always talking to my area about branding themselves right away. So when I was out about, especially in a new area, I was always wearing a Mary Kay t-shirt or a beauty coat or a baseball cap to the sports games or whatever. But I was always branding myself. You know, when I go into a store, my pink Cadillac does not follow me. So it's really important to brand yourself. So I'm going to ask you, if you're out blazing a trail, are you branding yourself? I could just tell you how many hundreds of people have come up to me and said, are you Mary Kay? Because I have worn something that says Mary Kay on it. So super important to brand yourself. But not only just branding yourself, do you have business cards and samples? I always have business cards and samples with me. I always take cute little bags with me, charcoal masks, things like that. So as you are branding yourself out there, do you have samples with you? Are you prepared to have cute little bags with a charcoal mask sample, a charcoal mask instruction sheet, and something to hand out to somebody? I mean, we usually make these up in the thousands, okay? So, and it's such a great thing to do is to give out charcoal masks. So make sure that you're not only branded, but you have samples and cards to always have with you. I've moved several times in my career and started building where I didn't even know anyone. So one of the things that I've always loved to do to meet lots of people at one time is pop-up vendor events, because it would give me
an opportunity to see and reach many more people. So I'll give you an example. I wanted to move to a new area and I knew basically one consultant there, but I heard that like there was nothing going on there and I knew it was a fresh place. I was the brand new actual sales director and I left everybody behind and went 9 hours south of me. And when I moved to this town, I found 3 different events that were going on. One was a bridal event. One was a beauty expo and one was an event with the Chamber of Commerce. And those 3 events provided me hundreds and hundreds of leads. So I want to say, if you're going to blaze the trail, you need to also be very tight on your follow-up. And I wanted to say that again, because if you're going to blaze the trail and you get a lot of these leads, systems have to be in place. Text messages need to be created. All those things are really great because the follow-up is great. Anybody can get lots of leads. I can get 500 leads. You can get 300 leads, 200 leads, 100 leads, whatever. But if we don't have a system to follow up right away, it's not going to help you. So I want you to be super tight on your follow-up, okay? I love doing things for the foundation also too. I've done a lot of stuff for Mary Kay's Foundation, like community events, especially during the spring and summer. So I created this kind of skin cancer awareness idea where I would be at different pop-up events with my consultants or with your team members or just starting by yourself, okay? So what we did at Skin Cancer Awareness Boost, I ordered the breast cancer awareness, the shower tags that you can actually buy on Section 2. You may not even know that we have those, but they are a shower tag that you put in the shower and it hangs there to examine your breast for breast cancer. Or for lumps. And so I purchased those on Section 2. I created a presentation board. Y'all know what a presentation board is? It's a board that's like the Black Science Project board that you had when you were helping your kids. All right, so here's what we did. It said skin cancer awareness on the top. I wore a beauty coat, okay? One panel of the board was Mary Kay and the Foundation. One panel on the board was products of Mary Kay. And the center part was things that I picked up either on Mary Kay's website or the American Cancer Society on skin, cancer, melanoma, taking care of your skin, statistical information. I even had some brochures to hand out, okay? So I had all these, and I love it because the presentation board stands perfect at a table. You can imagine a table with a tablecloth, and skin cancer awareness was there. We also had a bowl of candy, it attracts the kids, and a bowl of those skin cancer or the cancer awareness, those rubber band arm things that have the logo on them also too. And we had information on melanoma and handed out flyers and all that stuff, all from the American Cancer Society. So we gave out, as people would come by my booth, I would hand them the breast cancer shower tag, you know, a sample of our sunscreen. I'd even have hand cream for them to try. And of course then, you know, would you like to have some hand cream? Would you like a little goodie bag? We would get samples of our new sunscreen is great too. So we have samples of that. And then we did drawings. I said, would you love to enter our drawing? We're giving away 25 U+2s. I did a lot of U+2s early on in my career. I figured everybody had 2 friends. And so that's what I did. I love big parties of 5 or 6, but I had them enter a drawing. So I had a registration slip to enter a drawing for a U+2 event. That meant them and their 2 friends. And so I love doing U+2s. Now, these presentation boards that we did in the Skin Cancer Awareness Board, believe it or not, we did so well in my national area at farmers markets. I know it sounds crazy. On a Saturday morning during the spring and the summer, we would show up at some farmers markets. And you know what? Some of them actually gave us an opportunity to just say, Janice, if you're not going to sell anything or do anything, like just have awareness on skin cancer, you can stand there all day if you want. We're not even going to charge you for it. I'm like, I'm good with that. Of course, I had a Mary Kay, Mary Kay beauty coat on, and I gave away samples, okay, of our sunscreen. I had information there about Mary Kay. I had Mary Kay banners behind me, so I looked really professional. It really looked great, but I was there for awareness for Mary Kay and the foundation. And then I had people register for the drawings for the U+2. But then came the follow-up. It was great to meet you today. You were one of our winners. You have a U+2. So I did a lot of those types of things because it gave me an opportunity to meet people. Bridal fairs. I did a ton of bridal fairs, health fairs, expos. I did gym events. Maybe you ever gone, people feel, go to the gym. Some of your bigger gyms or like LA Fitness, or I'm trying to think of some of the other big name gyms, UFC gyms. Some of those they have what they call an opportunity for a vendor day, and you can come in and you can give out samples. We did really good at gym events also too, because I feel like if people are going to spend money to make themselves feel good, they want to look good also too. So we used to do a program called Look Good, Feel Great. And we'd have a presentation board that said, look good, feel great, take care of your skin. And we would hand out samples of the gym events. Why did I do these? Because as I was blazing a trail and going into a new area, I didn't know how to really start just meeting one person at a time. But I figured getting involved in the community or things that were going on in the area, even customer appreciation events at stores. I really jumped into the Chamber of Commerce's. I probably have joined, I have no idea, maybe 100 in my career. And I do the mixers or the after hours. And you think about all the different types of women. There's the moms out there, and then there's the working women out there, and then there's the single parents out there. I try to look for different pockets of people. Trailblazing is all about meeting people in new places and figuring out where to go next. And so don't be afraid to drive and even jump on a plane, if you need to do that. So where does everybody hang out? Where do the moms groups hang out? Where are the clubs or the organizations or anything like that? I did a lot of these types of events with my people. And in the very beginning, I did it myself in order for me to build my unit as a up and coming consultant. And then as a DIQ, I found these are really helpful also to me. Seasonal things too. I did anything I could get involved in. Community-wise, or if it had to do with the foundation, whether it had to do with cancer or domestic violence. I did a lot of domestic violence shelter events also too. All these things got my name out there, and it helped me to trailblaze all across the United States. Today, I have people in so many states all across the United States today. I have loved building countries. I'll tell you a quick story. When I went to Europe to build there first, they always say go with a bunch of leads. Well, I just jumped. I knew one person in Holland, the Netherlands, and there was a bridal fair, and I saw when the bridal fair was, and I scheduled myself to go. I purchased the stand to go to the bridal fair. There were 500 booths at this event, and I knew one consultant there. From that one event, we brought in 5 team members, and today we have hundreds of people over there. And so from those one things like that, now I will tell you, my follow-up had to be super tight there, because when you're only there for 3 weeks, if somebody says, well, call me in a couple months, that was not going to happen, because I'd have been back in America. So anytime, even when I went to the Philippines and some of the places in the countries that I've been to, anytime we've done things like this, we've always looked for opportunities where we could see a lot of people at one time. And so look for those things. Where do you find them? Well, you can find them on Eventbrite. You can also go to your Google, or you can also go into the Facebook bar. I find the Facebook search bar is a really good thing to do. I can't even begin to tell you how many Facebook groups that I'm involved in, but a lot. Blazing the trail is getting out there and just doing some things. I will tell you, in the last 3 years, I have gone to more places and blazed more trails in the last 3 years than I think I did in my whole first part of my time in Mary Kay. It's been so great to just pop into places and do things. I've done makeover events at flower shops, at bridal salons. Those have been really great. Customer appreciation. So think out of the box. So trailblazing is also a mindset where you can just think about ways that you can build and other places that you can go. Brand yourself, have samples, look for those opportunities, be out there. Don't be afraid. And there have been times, I just did a vendor event with 2 of my consultants yesterday. There'll be times where you have to get up super early and put up a tent and stuff like that. But I wanted to also say is make sure when you do this, you look amazing. Everybody is branded. All my people have Mary Kay t-shirts on. We all look the same. It looks like you're walking into an amazing place. Make it pop. That is super, super important. So I hope that these ideas helped you in blazing the trail a little bit for your future. I know that this year, 2025, is going to be a time for you to all thrive in 2025. And I wish you all the best. But remember, you will learn from all of these things. And even if you only get one lead, that's great. I have so many stories. I could be here for hours of people that I have met last year at a farmer's market who have now gone through DIQ and are sales directors today, just in this last year. places we've met people at pop-up events or vendor events or chamber events. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. But you know what? If we don't stretch ourselves and we don't blaze trails, we don't get to grow our business. So I hope that helped you today. And Happy New Year. I know 2025 is going to be a year that you thrive.
Okay, ladies, Janice is wonderful. Give Janice a hand clap even though she's not here. So getting into action, everyone stand up again and run, just run. I know Eva Duran, director Eva Duran, she was a trailblazer for, I think, was it 10 days, Eva?
6 days.
It was only 6 days. Okay, for 6 days, it was like 10 to me watching her. But she trailblazed all in California and she's in Texas. And she got new team members. She met new people. And as you saw, her new team members on here tonight, just from, today. And she got into action. That's the whole point. Are you in action in your business? Are you in action? Action looks like this. Open up that date book that you brought to the camera and look at that date book, because that date book is going to tell you if you're going to make money this week. Are you in action? Are you getting those bookings that Janice talked about? And they're not just bookings that we find a lead, but she's creative. She gets out there and she does booth events. Diane talked a little bit about those, I think in Woodland, and she let you know to get online. You can go on Meetup. You could even go on Facebook and find different areas where you can meet new people. So getting in action, are you doing that? And then your date book, it could be full, but are we doing it full circle? And anybody here know what full circle means in Mary Kay? If you do, unmute yourself and tell us what full circle means. Okay, full circle is this. So get your notes out, because this is probably the biggest point where we can miss the mark in our business, because we need to be full circle. And the reason why I'm telling you this, because I know it full well, because I, at times, will run my business partial instead of full circle. So full circle looks like this. We are getting new leads. Diane touched on it. Janice touched on it. From there, we're actually picking up that phone that seems pretty heavy a lot of the times, but we pick it up. We voice text. I do a lot of voice texting. I know the directors do as well. Sometimes I call people. A lot of times it's texting. And we know this, but are you doing it? You have to really ask yourself, are you doing it? And from there, then we're facialing. We're traveling like we've been talking, or you're on right here on a virtual event, and you are now showing the product. Do you know that even today you can drop off, and I have new team members out of this, dropping off a beauty packet on their porch or mailing it to them, and then getting on Messenger and we can see each other, or Zoom, but usually it's Messenger because they carry their phone in there in the bathroom. And I walk through everything with them and they love the product. And now they're my customer. And then from there, we're inviting them, and don't take money, ladies, until, don't invite people to a sharing appointment until you take that money. Because when they have to hand you that money, they're like, what? It all makes sense, okay? So take the money, now they're your customer, and invite them to a sharing appointment. It is of utmost. If you are brand new, work with your director like crazy. If you are not new and you're very seasoned and you're not getting new people, but you have a lot of customers, please work with your director. Let the pride go. Let the ego off of you. If you want to go somewhere, we all got to follow the leader, okay? It's so important To lead, we actually have to follow. So follow, follow, follow. So that is full circle. It is getting the leads. It is facialing them. From there, it's taking their money. You make the sales and it's booking that sharing appointment. If you look at your customers right now, go back to them and say, hey, have I shared the opportunity? And if you shared with them last year, set it up again. It's so important because our lives change constantly. Like every 6 weeks, my life seems to be in a different spot and sometimes sooner. So full circle, that is working. That's being a trailblazer. That is getting things on our books. So look at that date book again. And I'm being so serious right now. Open up that date book. Look at February. Are you making money this month? I also heard Janice say this was so important. I also heard her say, you can get so many leads, but are you doing the work? After you get those leads, you got to start asking yourself, reflect. Okay, are we marketing ourselves? When I was in Mary Kay, I didn't want anyone to know because I did not want to be, ooh, there's the Mary Kay lady. Now I want the whole world to know that I am the crazy Mary Kay lady. I got your mascara. You want some? So market yourself. Now we have a challenge for all of us. This is for all directors, for all of us. It's not just you. We're always moving, grooving, and making it happen for ourselves too. And there's a prize with this. And tonight, be ready. Unmute your mics. And everyone make a drum roll. Let's hear the drum rolls. Well, it's not very loud drum rolls. Can I hear the drum roll? Oh, it's really not working. Okay. Drum roll, please. Okay. This is a trailblazer gets into action. We can so often feel we are busy, but we want to be in action very purposefully. That's why we call them the IPAs, income producing. So the challenge is going to be coming to you. That's why I want you to have that drum roll, because you want to have a keen eye tonight as your challenge comes to you, because it is a mission unstoppable, because we are trailblazers in action. And that is our takeaway from Janice. She is a girl of action. She is she's the Energizer Bunny. She's Miss Fearless. These are my names for my national. And yes, we don't have her personality. We're not going to do things like she does, but we're going to do things the way we are called to do it. So for tonight, we're going to sign off. And please text your director what you learned from tonight. Okay.
Kelly, before we go, can we throw up the 3 trivia questions real quick?
Oh, okay.
Just for fun, we want to get you guys ready to start winning because we want to have a clean sweep. We want to win Janice's trivia contest. So type in the chat, what are the names of Mary Kay's? She's got 3 kids. What are the names of her 3 kids? Melanie, you made this too easy. You didn't include all the names I gave you. No, I'm just kidding. I had like 5 names on there.
You gave me. Oh, I must have
C,
missed
and D.
some then.
So Richard, Marilyn, and Benjamin. That's what Wanika's guessing. Anybody else? Okay, Wanika, you are correct. It is Richard, Marilyn, Benjamin. And which one of those is Ryan's father? Which one of those is Ryan's dad? Very good, Sandy Muller. Richard Rogers is Ryan's dad. Okay, next question.
All right.
And you guys better remember these for trivia for when Janice does it. What year did Mary Kay open the doors? Who knows this? Y'all should know this. I said this at every skincare class.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows the answer to this?
Okay.
1963.
That is correct. Connie Johnson, Shannon, Wanika, all of you said it correct. Julie Gushwitz, 1963.
Good job.
Okay. And last but not least, What happened 30 days before Mary Kay started the company? Her husband passed away. An attorney told Mary Kay to give up on the idea because he said she's going to go bankrupt, or she received a sum of money from an investor. Who knows the answer to
He
that?
passed away.
Her husband passed away. You guys are like, forget the chat. I'm just yelling the answers out. That is correct. The husband passed away. Very, very good on that one. I mean, that's not very good, but that is the correct answer. All right, you guys, we'll have more trivia for you next time. Thank you for being on tonight. I am going to re-record the new spring product. Kelly, thank you for your amazing job at walking us through everything and the drum roll we got to work on.
And be prepared for your challenge, you guys.
Yeah, we'll be sending you guys a challenge. So get ready. Check your phone. Good night, everybody.
Good night.